As we rise from the challenges of disasters and diseases, we look back at our sufferings and sacrifices. We stand up firmly in the present and work towards a stronger, brighter future. This Christmas season, let us help those in need and support those who move forward, bringing everyone cheers and blessings, standing side to side with hands that inspire and guide us every step of the way. The Philippine News Agency bring you stories that give hope and inspire change this Christmas, and many more to come. Let this be a season to spread love and hope as taught to us by the birth of Jesus. May we celebrate a Merry Christmas today and in the future. The Philippine News Agency, bringing you stories that inspire change. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year!
We bring you the latest updates from the Pna Newsroom. The President's various foreign trips this year has yielded about $23.6 billion worth of investment pledges, according to the Department of Trade and Industry. In its year-end report, the DTI said President Ferdinand R. Marcos Jr. is referred to as a traveling salesman as he successfully wooed business leaders and investors abroad. This includes his visits to Indonesia, Singapore, the United States, Cambodia, and Thailand. The DTI report does not cover Marcos' recent trip to Belgium, where he acquired 9.8 billion pesos worth of investment pledges from European business executives. The DTI said around 54,217 jobs are expected to open next year for the Filipinos, with a combined approved investment of 402 billion pesos from the Board of Investments and the Philippine Economic Zone Authority. The country's investment and exports are also expected to rebound next year as a result of the passage of the Public Service Act and CREATE Act. The Marcos administration is determined to make the Philippines an investment destination. Next year's meetings, incentives, conventions, and exhibitions conferences, also known as MICECON, will be held in Davao City. The Philippine MICECON is the largest gathering of MICE stakeholders in the country, with about 500 in-person delegates and more virtual delegates from the tourism industry. The Tourism Promotions Board has signed a memorandum of agreement with Davao City to formally task the city as the venue for next year's conference. TPB Chief Operating Officer Maria Margarita Nograles said this will provide Davao City with a tremendous boost on the local tourism industry and is also expected to make Davao a preferred MICE destination not only in the Philippines but in the whole Asia. The city government led by Mayor Sebastian Duterte expressed full support and cooperation for the conference, saying MICECON will also open more doors for business and will boost the whole region's economic growth. MICECON will be held from March 1 to 3, 2023. Aside from Davao, other traditional MICE destinations are the cities of Baguio, Cebu, Iloilo, Cagayan de Oro, and Clark in Pampanga. The TPB also identified Boracay as a potential meetings hub. In news from the provinces, the Department of Environment and Natural Resources reminds the public and the local government of Boracay to observe proper protocols as they welcome the new year. This as the Boracay Foundation Incorporated, supported by the Malay local government, announced it will hold a 20-minute fireworks display on New Year's Eve. DENR Region 6 Director Livino Duran said the LGU has to set up the community fireworks display 100 meters offshore. They must use allowed pyrotechnics and the area must be cleaned after the event. This means tourists and residents should not leave waste around the designated areas. Duran added that while sandcastle building is allowed, the LGU has the right to impose regulations on the sandcastle building within the beach easement and part of the forest land. And can you hear the jingle bells ringing? It's 2 days before Christmas, and as we welcome the holiday season, we remember the struggles we faced throughout the year and wish for better things ahead. What do our fellow Filipinos wish for the country and themselves this Christmas? Let's hear them in this interview done by the Pna Newsroom.
Ay, kung sa Pangulong Bongbong Sana magkaroon ng ako wala ako kasing matiran eh. Tsaka kailangan ko ng kaprasong pwestong pwedeng pagtindahan. Tsaka konting puhunan, ganon. Doon sa pagtitindahan ko, doon na rin ako matutulog. Basta may CR at tsaka lababo, ganon. Oo, yun lang. Tapos gusto ko sana magkaroon ng public CR yung mga tao. Ayun nga, sana organic na ang gamitin sa pagtatanim. Organic na, hindi na chemical, mga fertilizer. Pwede naman mabuhay tayo, puro organic eh. Kung maaari lang sana. Kung magugustuhan niya, sa palagay ko kasi, mas maganda kung buong Pilipinas organic eh. Para makilala na tayo sa buong mundo, tayo yung nangunguna sa organic. Kung maaari lang sana. Organic.
Para sa sarili ko, ang hiling ko sa darating na Pasko, hindi para sa akin. Para sa mga anak ko. Makakapagtapos sila ng pag-aaral. Yung isa matatapos na eh. Graduating na siya ngayong December. Kagraduate na. Next year po yung bunso ko. Sana makagraduate din. Yun lang. Matapos na yung yung mga crisis na inaano ng bansa, nadaranasan ng bansa. Tapos sana yung mga presyo ng paninda bumaba na.
Yung buo lang yung pamilya at saka maayos na kalusugan, ayos na sa akin yun. Kasi yung pagkain naman kahit pa paano magawa ng paraan naman yun. Kasiyahan at saka kapayapaan, yan, maayos na yun. Kasi sa ngayon medyo may kahirapan talaga eh. Pero hindi naman lahat may sisi sa gobyerno kasi kung minsan tayo din masyado tayong materialistic eh. Kaya kailangan lang tulong-tulong lang para maging maayos yung Pasko natin.
And before we go, may we always remember the true reason for the season. Let us spread love, hope, and peace. Let us give more to those who have less in life, pray for those who are sick, and wish comfort to those in sorrow. Wishing everyone a merry, safe, and meaningful Christmas. That's the latest and the biggest stories from the Pna Newsroom this Friday, the 23rd of December. For more news content, visit our webpage or head on to the Philippine News Agency's Facebook and Twitter accounts. We are also shown on the pages of the Office of the Press Secretary in Radyo Pilipinas RP1. I'm Bench Bondok. We tell stories that inspire change. Happy holidays!